Alright, hello everyone, and now welcome to a 2v2 matchup from the grand finals of the WarCraft Gold League. It is going to be Lin and Lawliet versus Romantic and XiaoKK. Trying to figure out the names for you already. Romantic and XiaoKK are in the red. Lin and Lawliet are in the blue. If you want to know the individual races, well, just look at the streaming ticker right there. Oh yeah, look at that. I'm looking at nothing but, that little overlay. I can point to it and it still works. Oh, look at me using technology in the new decade. Anyways, let's go ahead and break things down. I don't know. I seem to like my ASMR casts as well. So yeah, let's see how they go. It is going to be a Tree of Life, Moonwell, Altar of Elders being placed down. We can see that Lawliet, I believe that this is Lawliet. Lawliet has most likely transferred some gold over to his orc counterpart, hence, the faster production of the barracks, the voodoo lounge, and everything that you currently see. And we'll see, what that Blade Master is gonna be up to. Now, what's going to be going down here? It is going to be a Keeper of the Grove. Keeper of the Grove, a very powerful solo hero, able to entangle if it wants to try and work with the Blade Master, or if it can go for Ents if it wants to try and do some harassment by himself. On the other side of the map here, we are looking at Romantic coming across here. He is going to be training up an Archmage, which comes to a surprise to no one, and we also see a Blade Master as well. Now, for those of you guys who have not played on Frozen Lost Temple, where have you been? It has been the version of Lost Temple ever since Frozen Throne was released so many years ago, I believe in 2003. So yeah, a long time ago. And one of the difficulties is when trying to clear out this particular creep camp, this Ice Troll Priest ends up often giving frost armor to units. Oh, it's actually not giving frost armor now. Alright, maybe that was a little bit of a change because, it makes it so difficult to try and even clear and expand on this particular map. I remember that change really changing things up and making Lost Temple very difficult for human players right when Frozen Throne was released. Blade Master now ready to make his move back out. Wisp gonna go ahead and reposition himself off over here. This is area to hide perhaps a little bit of tech, but also do a little bit of scouting as well. It gives you sight up on this high ground to see where your opponent is. Blade Master gonna go ahead and take down that mammoth. Doesn't give any sort of item, but still a good amount of experience right there. And anytime you can steal experience from your opponent, that is, pretty much a good thing. Alright, let's take a look. Blade Master now gonna be backing away. Where is the Keeper of the Grove? Keeper of the Grove has not cast any spells yet either, as the Blade Master now shifts off to the north. Alright. Normally in 2v2 matches, you often see a lot of harass and pressure early on someone else's base. Right now, we're actually seeing a lot of runaround with no real clear sign or of the strategies to be had. A big issue on this particular map, though, is if you do not clear out this central temple, what can end up happening is, a bit of loss of units when they try to go through the middle portion. Blade Master does pick up that Gloves of Haste, now going to be shifting back around. Meanwhile, Archmage here eating through some of his opponent's creeps as well. Alright, a lot of action between all of those units. That was just an illusion right there, able to cause a little bit of problems, but couldn't aggro the creeps, as we're looking at this illusion still keeping track of these units here. Alright, Blade Master going to head back off to the north, but the Keeper of the Grove is going to be ready for him to try. Oh, was the item stolen? Yes, there was a stolen item right there by the Blade Master. Red Blade Master able to steal that item, and now going to try and walk away. The Keeper of the Grove was not nearby, so was unable to entangle, but we may see an entangle now. Alright, there's an entangle right now. Blade Master is standing next to a Fountain of Health. That's exactly where you want to be standing next to if you are trying to survive. Scroll of Town Portal, however, will teleport him out of that sticky situation. Archmage gonna finish off this 5-3-1 creep camp here. Archmage picks up a Circlet of Nobility. More grunts gonna be placed down here. Spiderling should give the Archmage level 3 here. going to go ahead and pick up some additional manuals of health. More spiderlings can get taken down as the Archmage doesn't want to try and engage against these units just quite yet. Archmage still, well, the illusionary Archmage still causing problems and harassing here as grunts are now going to try and escape back out. Let's take a look at this. Archmage sitting at level 3 could head up to the high ground to drop a water elemental. This grunt, where can it really run to? If it runs home, it's going to be taking a bit of damage. No, Archmage simply just walks on in here and they're going to start putting pressure onto the Tauren Totem. Alright, Tauren Totem to get rid of Disenchant and Spirit Link. Archmage is going to be in a little bit of trouble. Tauren Chieftain shows out and shows up right in time. Blade Master going to try and disrupt all of this as the Orc Burrows going to be taking some major damage. Didn't see this map for a long time. Yeah, it has been quite some time. Water Elemental, Cyclone, picking up the Water Elemental there, repairs, and followed by a Stomp, saving that Orc Burrow, which was under duress. Back across on the other side, blue. Lawliet now looking to clear up the remainders of the Fountain of Health, only sitting level 2 on his heroes. Back across in the center, Archmage ready to rinse and repeat this particular strategy. It looks like the Orc Burrow will end up getting taken down to 33, down to dead, as the peasants now could end up getting taken out as well. Let's take a look. Are we going to see more and more getting taken out here? No, Tauren Totem once again going to be cancelled. Footman going to try and escape. They are just delaying these other units once more as the Archmage now decides to run back. Low hit point Footman, however, will see the edge of a sword as the Blade Master gives him his final rest. Back on the other side here, we are at Keep. Mountain King is out. What's going on here? Riflemen are able to slip through right here. Mountain King. Is he actually trapped inside? I don't believe so. Let's take a look. Riflemen are going to be walking out. Mountain King is going to go ahead and slip on through. And this is a very decent-sized army. Meanwhile, Archmage... Oh, let's take a look. Blade Master able to cause a little bit of harassment here. And we now are going to be looking at the giant polar bear who, well, will end up getting taken out pretty quickly. Forest Troll, or Ice Troll High Priest is going to go ahead and get a little bit of healing on that giant bear. Mountain King picks up the Book of the Dead. Why doesn't Lawliet ever carry out his Warden play in 2v2 matches? I'll have to get back to you on that. I need to think about that a little bit more. Perhaps mobility, and you're talking about synergy when you're doing 2v2 matches, where 1 + 1 = 3, as opposed to 1 + 1 = 2. You want heroes that complement, and also having multiple heroes out onto the battlefield are definitely better. Auras make an entire army that much better, hence why you often see Endurance Aura, like Undead and Orc both go Endurance Aura and Unholy Aura, both working out very well. Alright, there's a quick Hex onto a lagging Huntress. Scroll of Speed now being used. Rifleman, are we going to see another Hex? Yes, we are. And that Huntress, well, moving around very slowly as the Rifleman are going to be able to just pick this Huntress apart right there. A little bit of damage getting added in once more, and down it goes. Alright, Rifleman with 1-0 upgrades, complementing Orc Grunts with human or Dwarven Rifleman. Very powerful 1-2 nasty punch. The Grunts and the Raiders can be that front line, while the Rifleman can attack safely from the back. Alright, Peasants or militia being called over, but that is quite a bit of distance to walk in order to get over there. Huntresses trying to rush back again, as we're going to be looking at those units now all taken down. Peasants are now just walking up the ramp. The timing on this, I thought the Grunts and the Raiders would have been able to easily deal with all of this here. Perhaps they're going to be used for Spirit Link. Alright, repositioning. We are going into an Arcane Vault right now. Mountain King. Are we going to go into a Book of the Dead? However, there are Wisp all across everywhere. Scroll of Healing. There's the Book of the Dead. And now, well, a little bit of Focus Fire. No detonations that I see. Mountain King ends up falling. Blade Master going to go ahead and Scroll of Town Portal back onto the other side, as the Rifleman going to be able to poke apart some of those units. Units are now trying to back up here. Double Serpent Wards protecting. Triple Serpent Wards protecting. And Serpent Wards are just an absolute nightmare for those Huntresses now. Normally, any sort of range unit would help, but the Huntress's range is just not far enough. Now this is a situation, if you have units rallied to you, you could actually have them ending up feeding more experience to your opponent. You got to be careful as they are slowly making their way over to rejoin with the army. All right, guard towers, scout towers should be upgrading here momentarily as well. Tauren Chieftain now in, well, a good spot. Let's take a look. Archmage. Then there is a ensnare. Blade Master. Archmage going to try to break its way free. Archmage does have Spirit Link. It is currently okay right now, but is suffering a lot of damage. Down to 180, down to 165, 124. Is it going to be end up saving? Down to 18, down to 2, and it gets taken out as well. Okay, that was all tactical right there. You cannot always try and save your hero in a 2v2 fight. If you save your hero, you may end up losing the remaining units out onto the field in that position. At this point, what can happen? Altar of Kings gonna go ahead and be rebuilt here. Mountain King gonna go ahead and get trained. Why build an Altar of Kings here? I guess if you wanted to rejoin in on the fight quickly, might as well build it off in this location. All right, perhaps an expansion or trading of bases might be in order as well. Arcane Vault, Scout Tower already in position here. Archmage needs a little bit more, well, needs a little bit more gold perhaps just for the resurrection. There you have it. All right, Rifleman sitting back, gonna go ahead and continue to pelt out some more damage. Huntresses trying to do some repairs. Let's take a look back across here. Well, Keeper of the Grove. We do have fortified armor. Units going to be joining in on the fight. Let's take a look. Are they going to be perhaps diving on into those orc barrows here? Perhaps momentarily. Shadowhunter now making its way back off to the north. Serpent Ward's going to get placed down. Peons going to end up getting, well, perhaps pressured as this Tree of Life tries to get saved. All right, Orc Burrows are doing quite a bit of repairs. Perhaps more units should be jumping inside Orc Burrows as well to try and, well, save all of these units. One lone grunt here, more piercing damage onto some other units as well, as that Huntress, well, is absorbing a lot of damage. Mountain King sitting at level 2. Is the Archmage getting resurrected? Yes, more than halfway done. Back across over here, one Arcane Tower, Scout Towers, perhaps more Guard Towers could get added in as well. This is going to get kind of hairy and difficult as the Mountain King going to perhaps try to finish off some of these peasants here. All right, we could end up getting some detonations. Yeah, detonations are going to be coming across pretty quick. There goes another. Mountain King gets up to level 3. Is he just going to try and Stormbolt that? No, going to go ahead and finish it off as he gets up to, well, level 3. All right, let's take a look. Human are, well, Night Elf base pretty much gone. Blade Master sitting at level 4. Shadow Hunter sitting at level 3. Level 2 Serpent Wards with crazy piercing damage all the way. What does it mean? It means a lot of damage pretty fast as both sides are just continually fighting. Raider, low on hit points, needs to back away. Orc Burrows still full. Meanwhile, back across on the other side here, we are going into massive repairs. Guard Towers, Scout Towers coming in. Scroll of Town Portal coming across. Is this going to be enough to shoo away those units? Yes, they are. Tauren Chieftain wants to get in a big stomp. Shadow Hunter is right there. Blade Master going after another unit there. Scroll of Town Portal coming up across the other side. And the Archmage ready here to defend his own base. Tauren Chieftain needs to throw down a stomp, waiting for it. Nope, not going to be able to do it. Trying to shift back again as the units are all going to teleport back up. There's the stomp. A little bit too little, too late. Hi, Arya. It's a 2v2. It's human orc versus orc night elf. But the night elf base is pretty much already gone. All right, there's the summary recap for all of you guys out there who just tuned in. Archmage, gonna go ahead and pick up some items here. Shadow Hunter, Blade Master. It looks like the red team, Romantic and XiaoKK, is having a great time. They're up on bases. They have the larger armies, I would suspect. Mountain King sitting at level 3 has a potion of lesser invulnerability. As the Mountain King just making its way back over here. Archmage gonna go ahead and rejoin and regroup once more. Shadow Hunter gonna be coming across here. Let's take a look. What can the orc army really do? Lin, no slouch, but the odds are stacked against him as he is fighting with a fountain of health to his back. That's exactly what he wants right there. Mountain King gonna get caught in, well, between 3 heroes and that may be the beginning. Let's take a look. Battling still raging through. Riflemen want to focus down some units. Focus down, even grunts would work. Archmage could be in trouble. There is a stomp, and the Archmage gets taken down as well. Mountain King and Archmage both lost. No slow Spirit Link. Units trying to get away. There was a quick hex there. Blade Master trying to catch up to the other Blade Master, unable to do so, as well the units were invisible. All right, what looked like a surefire win for Romantic and Lin. All of a sudden, Lawliet, Romantic and XiaoKK, all of a sudden Lin and Lawliet have a beautiful stand in the middle portion of the map to, well, at least break even. However, economically speaking, things are still not going well. All right, Mountain King getting resurrected. Another Altar of Kings will need to be trained up, but first another farm needs to be built. Units are now trying to head back once more. What is going on here? As the grunts and the remaining units are starting to shift again. Mountain King getting resurrected, back closer to home. Perhaps that Altar of Kings not going to even bother even be used at this point, as this base or this outpost will get cleared up pretty quickly. Back on the other side though, mining is still 2 bases compared to 1 until this Tree of Life is able to entangle this gold mine. Continuing to hold on 2-0 upgrades on those riflemen. Resurrecting level 3 and level 4 heroes seems to take forever and a day when you are in between combat. Shadowhunter sitting at level 3 here, and really the Blade Master and the Shadowhunter don't want to try anything too dangerous at this point. They're playing on the safe side because they know that the number of heroes on the blue team, it may just be able to outlead and outcommand until at least the Mountain King is out for red. Romantic has a lot of work to catch up on. It needs to get a lot of lumber as well. Let's take a look. Blade Master is in position. We still have a Wand of Wind. Cyclone gonna be very important. Riflemen inside the base here, ready to shoot back out. Arcane Vault, Priest. Let's take a look what's gonna end up happening. The blue army, if it catches only the Orc army out of position, that's gonna be a bad day. Riflemen now need to join in on the fight and leave the comfort of home as you see them running into position. All right, there you go. A little bit of time before the riflemen are going to be engaging. Shadowhunter able to heal back up a little bit more. Potion of Mana. Let's take a look. Are we going to get some? Nope. Staff of Teleportation. Mountain King gonna go ahead and thunderclaps right there, only to see a follow-up stomp as well. Shadowhunter does not roll a Scroll of Town Portal. Meanwhile, Kodo Beast gonna go ahead and fall as well. Riflemen trying to fight their way back out here. There's another big stomp. Mountain King does not have enough mana for a Stormbolt, as the sides are going to be engaging again. Tauren Chieftain, Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. Is it going to be in time? No, it is not. The Stormbolt stun was far too much. And now things are starting to go Red's way, as well some units are just going to end up getting taken down. Let's take a look. Mountain King unable to finish off that unit there. No more mana. Keeper of the Grove looking to back up, head back into his base here. Meanwhile, Blade Master finishing off a low hit point Raider with a 132 critical strike. Blade Master, is it going to be able to resurrect that Shadowhunter? Yes, it will. Archmage should be coming back on out. There it goes as well. Gold Mine has about, 3.5 minutes of mining left, and that is it. Riflemen with 2-1 upgrades gonna try and shoot their way through. We are now even economically again. Lin and Lawliet able to stay even economically, but it's still not good news. At any point, I believe, well, Romantic should be able to set up, or XiaoKK should be able to set up an expansion here at that 7 o'clock position. All right, what is this? Goblin Zeppelin gonna go into the corners of the map now. There is the Nerubian Queen and also 2 blue drakes. This is actually a very difficult creep camp to try and clear up, because those red drakes do have that very nasty cold attack. Nerubian Queen with Unholy Aura also gives additional unnatural regeneration to all of those units. Keeper of the Grove trying to fight their way through. There goes the Nerubian Queen. Down it goes as the blue army, well, what does it pick up? A Furbolg that lasts 180 seconds. They need to get back into their base, though, as the stronghold is about to fall. Mountain King is in position. Let's take a look. Goblin Zeppelin going to go ahead and try and pick up everything right here. Archmage now running back over. We are going to see, well, the stronghold was already taken out very, very quickly. And, well, that little bit of a risky maneuver did not pay off unless this, well, Ursa Warrior is able to do a crazy amount of damage. All right, let's take a look. Archmage is going to be coming across. Ursa Warrior does have Command Aura, gives everyone a little bit more damage as well. Blade Master is right there. Are we going to see him do anything big? Going to try to get in position. There is a Stomp again, slowing down units once more. Mountain King, let's take a look. The Ursa Warrior could deal so much damage. Are we going to see a Stomp? Yes, we are. Constant stomping from here, but a quick multiple disenchant, and that is the end of the game. Beautifully done by XiaoKK and Romantic here on the Frozen Lost Temple, taking out Lin and Lawliet. Heroes making the big difference right here, being able... Wait, hold on. Yeah, Heroes... Well, yeah, Heroes making the big difference right there with getting a level 5 Blade Master and a level 3 Shadow Hunter. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.